Welcome to this explainer on modern hospitality operations. Today we are stepping into the fast-paced, pristine world of luxury hotels to look at something guests almost never see, but absolutely rely on. And that is the intricate system of data security and trust. Whether you're walking through a gorgeous lobby or managing things behind the scenes, protecting guest information is basically the invisible foundation of the entire guest experience. I am thrilled to be your guide for this masterclass.
Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support. I am pleased to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. We look forward to supporting your professional growth in the hospitality industry.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our syllabus for today covers 6 main areas: modern hotel data systems, the night audit responsibility, managing system access controls, confidentiality and secure communication, the human behavior factor, and finally, professional standards and trust.
Let's start right off with Module 1, Modern Hotel Data Systems and the Stakes of Digital Management.
Modern hotels are absolute marvels of technology. We rely heavily on these incredibly sophisticated digital systems to manage a staggering volume of financial and guest information. Think about it. When a guest hands over their credit card or shares their very specific personal preferences, they are extending a huge amount of trust to us. So safeguarding this data really represents a dual burden for hospitality professionals. On one hand, we've got our ethical obligations. It's just plain right to protect the privacy of the people sleeping under our roof. But on the other hand, we face strict legal requirements. This isn't just about good customer service, it's mandatory compliance. Mishandling this digital data has very real, immediate consequences.
So the crucial point is understanding exactly what happens when highly sensitive data actually gets compromised. Just imagine the quiet intensity of a pristine modern hotel revenue office, where thousands of transactions are happening every single day. If unauthorized access occurs, let's say a high-profile guest's itinerary is leaked, or maybe a printed VIP manifest is just left sitting out unattended, the fallout is truly devastating. First off, it causes irreparable damage to the hotel's reputation. And in an industry built completely on reputation and trust, a data breach can drive guests away forever. Second, it leads to severe legal consequences. We're talking massive fines and even operational shutdowns. The stakes literally could not be higher here.
Which brings us to Module 2, the Night Audit Responsibility, the front line of data security. So when the lobby finally quiets down and most of the staff heads home, the night auditor steps up as the essential guardian of the hotel's digital systems. Now, the night audit is way more than just balancing the day's financial books. It's a critical operational function. You can kind of think of the night auditor as the hotel's digital night watchman. They actively support data security by enforcing responsible system use and monitoring access controls across the property's entire network. They process highly sensitive daily reports and have to handle system access with immense care, making sure privileged info is only shared with authorized folks. They are really our frontline defenders.
Moving right into Module 3, Managing System Access Controls, Aligning Permissions with Responsibilities.
Let's move to and see how this builds into the actual technical duties during a night audit shift. Managing system access controls is really all about making sure people can only see what they absolutely need to see. The auditor follows a very meticulous process here. Step 1. Reviewing access logs to see exactly who logged in and when. Step 2. Verifying user activity. This ensures that the permissions employees are using align perfectly with their actual job responsibilities. And Step 3. Addressing security risks promptly. If something looks even slightly out of place, the night auditor has to act immediately to secure the system.
But why is this rigorous monitoring so absolutely crucial? Well, because excessive or inappropriate system access directly elevates the risk to the entire property. You see, system access controls are designed specifically to limit what users can see and do within our systems. A front desk trainee, for example, definitely doesn't need the same system access as the director of finance, right? By ensuring that every single user's access is tightly constrained to their daily tasks, the night auditor massively shrinks the window of opportunity for both accidental data leaks and intentional internal breaches.
Next up is Module 4, Confidentiality and Secure Communication, Building Organizational Trust.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that confidentiality actually extends way beyond the digital interface of a computer screen. It is deeply embedded in our daily interpersonal actions and communication practices, too. Remember, the night auditor generates incredibly sensitive reports, Best practices dictate that these must be distributed securely. That means they are never left sitting on some shared back-office printer or accidentally emailed to the wrong department. Plus, when sensitive issues do pop up, they absolutely must be discussed discreetly, far away from public spaces where guests or unauthorized staff might overhear. It's exactly this level of professionalism that builds foundational trust inside the organization.
This takes us to Module 5, the human behavior factor, the ultimate security layer.
Here, we need to look at the really delicate relationship between advanced hospitality technology and the actual human beings operating it. Sure, we have incredibly powerful technological tools, things like complex passwords, distinct user roles, and automated audit logs. But surprisingly, the biggest threat to these systems isn't some master hacker. It's just human error. I mean, a complex password is completely useless if you just share your login credentials with a colleague, right? In fact, the most expensive data breaches usually don't start with a sophisticated cyber attack. They start with a sticky note containing a password casually slapped onto a monitor. And an audit log simply can't protect a computer if a staff member forgets to log out when they step away from the desk.
And this brilliantly illustrates that ultimately, technology only provides the tools. Human behavior remains the critical factor in achieving true data security. The finest cybersecurity software in the whole world can be totally undone by a single moment of human carelessness at the front desk. The night auditor, and honestly, every hospitality professional, has to diligently follow these human best practices to maintain a secure environment. It takes discipline, awareness, and a constant, unwavering commitment to doing things the right way every single time.
Which brings us to our final module, Professional Standards and Trust. The Europe Hotel School Standard.
Everything we've just discussed, the legal obligations, the technical access controls, the careful communication, and the disciplined human behavior, it all ties directly back to the core values taught to future hospitality leaders. Education at institutions like Europe Hotel School London reinforces these habits not just as simple operational checklists, but as an integral, non-negotiable part of professional conduct. By supporting data security and confidentiality at literally every turn, the night audit function helps protect both the hotel and its guests. This is a massive responsibility, and it completely underscores the trust placed in this role by the entire hospitality ecosystem.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to picture a quiet luxury hotel front desk at 2 in the morning. The lobby is calm, the guests are sleeping securely, and the glow of the monitors reflects the diligent work of the professionals safeguarding their trust. The principles we've covered today are the absolute bedrock of a successful and ethical career in this industry. So I'll leave you with this vital challenge. As you step into these premium hospitality environments, how will you personally uphold the highest standards of data security and professional trust in your own career? Thank you so much for joining this masterclass, and we really look forward to seeing your continued growth in the field.